This conference will now be recorded.
In the last session, what we did, we have taken this trial balance and we posted using manual entries in the system in the last session. Now the same trial balance, let us post using LTMC template. When we posted yesterday, which document type we took? SA, right? We posted using SA document type yesterday. Now let us post using UJ document type, which we have created. And any new document type that is created is subject to document splitting configuration. We have to do splitting for the document type we created yesterday. I'll log into the system. I put T code here. So for document splitting, go to SPRO. This financial accounting, general ledger accounting, business transactions, document splitting. Classified GL accounts we already did yesterday, and since we've created a new document type on the system, any new document type which we will create, we must input or we must update that in the classify document type for document splitting. Open this. Based on the nature of document type, based on the kind of entries that you are going to record in your document type, you have to put appropriate business transaction and variant. Now here we are going to record this document type in general for all the business transactions. In short, for all kind of transactions. For such, we will post or we will take the settings which are common for your SA document type. Whatever the settings we have for document type SA, let us take the same settings here. Got stuck. Create. Login once again. So sec, I think server is down. Yeah, it's back. Okay. If I look at SA document type, what is the transaction variant we have? 0000, and the variant is 0001. So when you create your document type UE, let us create the new document type with the same features. 0000 as transaction and a 000 as variant. I'll go to position. In this screen, any document type that you configure will appear here by default. What is the document type we created? UJ.
UJ.
If I go to UJ, UJ is appearing here, but there is no transaction, there is no variant. System cannot interpret for what purpose you are going to use this document type. It is our choice to come and pick whatever the information you want for your document type based on the nature of transactions that you are going to record with your document type. So I'll put 0001 here and 0000 here. Unspecified posting, which means it will accept all kind of transactions, and save it. This one point. And next one, let us ensure this profit center setting is properly there, because sometimes the other users might change this setting for different purposes. Go back. Let's ensure document splitting is activated. Document splitting is active, so everything is fine. Now what is our intention, how we are trying to load this opening balance? Using LTMC.
Yes, sir. Yes,
To
sir.
post
Yes,
the
sir.
entries
Yes,
using
sir.
LTMC, there is a transaction code LTMC. It will take you to the Fury screen, or you can have a link of LTMC, you can directly use it. I'm going through transaction code LTMC, press enter. It will redirect you to a web page. or else you can bookmark this page and directly log in from here. And here the same, well, one sec. Everybody did LSMW. In the similar way, you have project, sub-project, object. On your LTMC also you will have this information. You need to create a new project. Click on create icon. Now here the migration object name you can put anything. I'll put del DE00 GL migration or TB migration. Give any name of your choice. It will be transfer data from file and click on create. Okay, now this migration object has been created. In this migration object, you will find all the SAP standard migration objects. If I come down here, you will find different names. For all these things, you can upload the data using LTMC standard template. Now here, what we are trying to do is, we are trying to create transaction data from Excel upload. For that, you have to search GL upload. Anywhere you are searching for GL on SAP, make sure you type G/L. Not only the GL, it has to be G/L. That is how the description of a GL is maintained in SAP. Press enter. You get different things here. FI historical balance, GL account, master data it is. Next one is FI GL account balance and open line item balance. This is what we have to use. For any LTMC object, system will tell you if there are any prerequisites or if there are any dependent objects in the system. For this, FI GL account balance and open line item, there is a dependent migration object. What it is showing here?
GL
It is
account.
showing GL account, which means before you upload the GL transaction data, it is telling you must have created GL account master record. We already have GL account master record, so we are fine with it. Click on this hyperlink here. If you click, this page will get opened. Say OK on this pop-up. This Fury screens might work a little slower on the test environment, so we have to have a little patience here. So this will not work as faster as these work in the real environment.
In real time, network will be very fast, right?
Correct. Okay, so when you're on this LTMC screen, this is what you will see. Now let me show you LSMW screen here. Let's say if I take any one existing project, on the LSMW you have something called specify files here. Correct? If I open this specify file and if I select this file, if I display this file, I say OK. This is not from my system. Okay. This is not there on my system. Fine. Now here you will get the file. How this file is coming in LSMW? Is this our manual input or system predefined?
Manual input, sir.
Manual.
In LSMW, the file is manual input. We have to do a recording. We have to upload the file in LSMW. Whereas when you come to LTMC, the file is predefined by SAP. The moment you open, you will find two objects, two icons. One is download template, the other one is upload file. In short, you cannot create your own file in LTMC. In LTMC, files or the upload format is predefined by SAP. All we need to do is open this particular object which you want to upload. Here you have to first click on download template, download the upload file. Let me click on download template, and it says, I'll say open, allow. Okay, this is the file that is there. Let me save this file first. I'll save it on desktop. Save. Now, what is the format of this file?
XML.
This is your XML file. Okay, people might ask you this in your interview. In which format do we upload data in LTMC? It is not Excel. This is your XML file.
Yes.
Say yes. Now, this LTMC template will have all the possible fields of a particular transaction that you are trying to upload. So this is your basic introduction. This is the field list. What fields are there on your sheet, and each field is appearing in which tab. These are all different sheets. Now let's go to this GL balance tab. These are country specific. If you are posting data for any of these countries, you have to fill these sheets additionally. Apart from these countries, if you fill up GL balance, that is sufficient. Now let's understand this file. You know, company code, ledger group, reference document number, line item. This is your GL account. This is your offsetting account. This is your document type, document date, accounting principle, header text. All this information will be available, but you will find all the fields except posting date. If I go to dates, document type, document date, do we find posting date next to it?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
There is no posting date, right? In the last session, we talked posting date in the S4HANA LTMC template is coming from the configuration migration date.
Yes, sir.
So let me open this. This time, let us assume that go live date is, let's say, Feb 2023, Feb 15, 2023. Now, what will be your trial balance month?
January.
28th Feb. 28th Feb.
Okay, TB of Jan 2023 will be uploaded as opening balances in SAP. Now, if we have to upload trial balance of January, what will be the cutover date?
31st Jan.
First.
31st
Jan.
Jan
January.
2023. Now, this date will be your posting date for your opening balance transactions. If you go to your LTMC template, on this you have no option to input this posting date, which is your migration date or your transaction takeover date. This date will have to be updated from your configuration. For that, let's go to SPRO. SAP reference IMG, financial accounting global settings, and down below you will find the tools. Inside the tools, legacy data transfer. Open this, you will find a setting called define settings for legacy data transfer. Open this. Here pick your company code DE00. Here currently there is no date. You have to mention the migration key date. What will be the migration key date for us? 31/01/2023. Correct?
Correct, sir.
Now, after updating the state, change the status to ongoing. Your migration activity is ongoing now. The moment you put, the migration date will become grayed out, which means this state has been freezed. Save this. Okay. Now let us fill up this information. This is the only one point that you have to remember while uploading opening balance in S/4HANA system. You must update migration key date. This migration key date will be the posting date of your initial balance upload. Let's come to this. Here you need to fill company code. What is our company code? DE00. Now for one transaction, only one line. There are no multiple lines for each transaction. DE00. How many transactions we have? If we go back, 7. So let me type this 7 times. DE00 ledger group. Are we planning to upload this data only in one ledger, like only in leading ledger or only in non-leading ledger or in all the ledgers?
All the ledgers.
No, in all the ledgers.
If you want data to go to all the ledgers, leave the ledger field blank. If you put leading ledger, it will get uploaded only in the leading ledger. If you put non-leading, it will go to only non-leading ledger. If you leave it blank, it will go to all the ledgers. And now this is not mandatory. If you see after this particular field, you will find a star at the right side.
Yes, sir.
So these are mandatory fields. It is not mandatory. And reference document number. Now you have multiple sheets. Right? There are different sheets. Now whenever you have multiple sheets for any particular migration file, you have to ensure that reference document number plays a very key role. Okay, if I am adding a record here, for this record I have to give my own internal reference document number. This is not going to be used anywhere in SAP. This is only to identify the same data in the different sheets. Here I'll put LTMC1.
Sir,
Okay,
here
or
reference document number means legacy system number, right?
no. I'll tell you. Once we will fill up, I'll tell you why this is. This is a dummy number. You can use any number of your choice. It is not going to get updated anywhere on the document that is going to get posted. Okay, I'll put 1002 7 documents. I'm giving 7 numbers. Line item number is not mandatory. If you have several line items, you'll have to put same number and then line item. We do not have any line item. GL account. Capital, purchase, sales, for all this we need GL account number. So what I will do, I'll take this at the right side and I'll put GL here. I'll pick the GLs from the table. What is our chart of account? DE00. Execute. What are this account? Capital, purchase, sales. So I'll copy this. I'll put this here. Capital, where is capital? Capital is here. Purchases here. Next one, sales. This is the sales account number. Salaries. This is your salary. other income. Here is your other income. Fixed asset. This is the fixed asset. And then bank loans. This is your bank loan. These are the GL accounts that we have taken. I'll remove this now. Right, we took all the GL account numbers. Take all these GL account numbers, copy, and put here all the account numbers. Just do this format painter. Just apply here. Okay, these are the account numbers that we have taken. Next one is your document type. Not document type, offsetting account. For all these GL accounts, what is your offsetting account?
Takeover account.
Takeover.
Takeover account. So takeover account number is this, 8 all zeros. I'll put takeover account everywhere. Okay, system understands this is your account, this is your offsetting account. One will be debit, one will be credit. Next one, document type. For all these transactions, we want UJ as document type. Please be on mute if you're not talking. Now, document date. So document date is your manual input. You can put any date. So I am going to put.
Sir, could you please repeat once again, sir? After GL account.
After GL account, this is your offsetting account. In short, this is your takeover account. You are going to offset all your postings to the takeover account. Because of that, you have given all the offsetting accounts as one account, takeover account.
Okay.
Now, document type that we want for our initial balance upload is UJ. I've put UJ for all the transactions as document type. Next one, document date. This document date can be any date of your choice. This is not your migration date. Migration date, what did we put? 31st January 2023. Here I am going to put 20 January 2023 just to show the difference. Okay, I have given this date. Next one, accounting principle. It is not mandatory. Header text, if you want, you can put LTMC upload. Item text, if you want, you can put LTMC upload. Next one is your currency. Currency, all these transactions are in INR. Put INR for all the transactions. Next, this is your document currency. Put the amount. We'll put the amount. This is your local currency. Local currency is also INR for everything. I'll put. So far, did we find posting key anywhere? Debit, credit?
No, sir.
No,
We did
sir.
not find posting key, but we have given two accounts, GL account, offsetting account. So which is debit, which is credit? It is not standard that GL account is debit, offsetting account is credit. Because in the first one itself, it is ulta, reverse. Capital is credit, offsetting is debit. The second one, expense is debit, offsetting will be credit. But did we define or did we have any posting key option?
No, sir.
We did not have
No.
posting key option to differentiate debit credit. Okay. Let's search further. This is your second currency, which is not mandatory. Third currency, tax code, additional. All this information is there, but you did not find posting key. Let me search posting key. It's not there, only amount is there. Posting key is not available. Then how system will understand whether this account to be debited or credited?
By the amount you enter, either debit or credit.
By the amount that we enter, either debit or credit. How your amount will tell debit or credit?
Minus plus.
Plus or minus.
Minus plus. Which one is debit? Which one is credit?
Debit is plus, credit is minus.
Debit is plus, credit is minus, which means if you put positive number, system assumes that you want to debit this account. If you put negative amount, it assumes you want to credit this amount.
Yes.
And let us take our data. This is the transaction value that we have. So let me remove this format to keep it the number format. I'm removing decimal also. I'll copy this number and I'll put this here. Format. Okay. Now, first one, we put positive balance or negative balance?
Negative balance.
Negative balance. Negative balance means debit or credit?
Credit.
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 You have given two GL account numbers. There is one GL account, there is one offsetting account. That credit representing GL account or offsetting account, which one will be credited?
GL accounts, capital.
GL
Right? So whatever the amount you are giving, if the amount is positive, your GL account will be debited. If the amount is negative, your GL account will be credited. Okay, your debit credit indicator is applicable for the GL account. If you know to debit GL account, automatically your offsetting will become credit.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? So your
Yes, sir.
posting amount is telling what to debit, what to credit for the GL account.
Yes.
Based on the GL account, your offsetting debit credit is decided automatically.
Yes.
Let's go here. I'll copy this amount. Same amount I'll put in the local currency. Next one, second local currency is not mandatory because second local currency is always converted from your configuration. Correct? If you have dollar, based on the exchange rate, system is going to convert. But before doing so, before uploading this file, we should also update the exchange rate for 31st January 2023. Okay, just remind me before I load this. If you see other fields are not mandatory. If you want, you can update these, but for now it is not mandatory. Now, if we look at this, assuming this is GL balance, and let's say this is another file, another sheet wherein you need to fill the additional information. In such case, whatever the data you have here, in the first line, what record you have, which account information?
Company.
Okay.
Which
Capital
account
account.
related? This is capital account related
Capital
information.
Yes.
This capital account related information is there on which row? What is the row number? 9.
9.
Now on the other sheet also, if your upload file contains multiple sheets, in every sheet on the row number 9, it has to be it has to be the same account information, capital. You'll have to copy this. Here you'll have to come and paste. Only till this information. Whatever is here, only the key fields, company code, ledger group, reference. How many fields are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After these 5 fields, this sheet is frozen. Correct?
Yes,
You
sir.
will find a line here. So these are your key fields. If you see this sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, same 5 fields are key fields. After that your sheet is not moving.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to copy these key fields. Copy, and you'll have to put it in the other sheets also, so that whenever you're recording a capital entry from all the sheets, system will check based on this reference document number. Row number 9, reference document number 1001. In the other sheet also, row number 9 must be the same. If these are mismatching, your file will not get uploaded. Okay, certain information may be filled up in different sheets that I will show you later on in the different upload templates. But since this is only one, we'll have to delete this. Delete this data. Save it. And this reference document number is used to identify the complete information of a particular transaction from different sheets. Okay. Now this is all done. Let us update the exchange rate for 31st January on SAP.
Sir, if
I'll
you don't
keep
mind,
this screen open.
why we need different sheets, sir?
Let's say you are creating a customer, for example.
Okay.
Okay, or you are creating a GL account for an example. Your GL account has chart of account segment, company code segment.
Yes.
Chart of account segment will be there in one sheet. Company code segment will be there on the other sheet.
Yes.
Go to position exchange rate M from currency INR to currency dollar, valid on 31/01/2023. 31/01/2023, there is no exchange rate. I'll create a new one. I'll copy the existing. I'll change the date as 31st January. What is the rate that we were taking? 78.
78.
So I'll update.
28.
Now here it is, whoever created this, did they create this correctly or wrong? 80. Keeping 80 in the direct quotation from INR to dollar, is it correct or wrong?
Wrong, right? Ours is 78, right?
Wrong, sir.
No, it
No,
is
no.
indirect quotation, sir.
Direct
It is
quotation.
indirect quotation. We do not know
INR
who
to
created
USD.
this.
Sorry.
They should
INR
have
to.
put 80 in the indirect quotation.
Okay.
Right? So we'll have to put this in the indirect quotation because this is your local currency to foreign currency conversion. LC to FC is
Foreign
always
currency.
indirect. 78 I'm keeping. Now same thing you copy, because this is mandatory that any rate that you update, you will maintain it as a pair. Right? Even when you are in a real environment, don't maintain one side and then leave it. That is wrong. Save. Now let us verify exchange rate simulator EWCT. INR to dollar on 31st January 2023. 78. It is coming correctly. Slash
Yes,
78
sir.
means indirect quotation 78. Now everything seems to be fine. Let's save this sheet. 7 documents we filled up. Account number, offsetting, document type, document date we have given 20th January, but migration date we have given in the configuration as 31st January. Let's take which date will become posting date, either this date or from your file 20th January. Save this file. Okay, close it. This file is there on the desktop. Clear? This file is there on the desktop. Come to the same file, same LTMC screen. After downloading the template, filling up your information, click on upload icon. When you click on upload icon, it is asking you to select the file. Go to browse, desktop. On the desktop, you have, this is your file name. select the file, say open, and then give any description of your choice. I'll say DE00 migration. Click on upload. If there are any errors, any issues, the moment you click on upload, it will show. On the top, you will find file name so and so successfully uploaded. If there are any problems, it will give you the errors, why the file is not getting uploaded. Whether there are any formatting related issues or any other problems, it will clearly specify. Once this is uploaded, select this line. This is what we are doing, DE00. Select this line here. The moment you select, this activate icon is enabled. Click on activate. You have to activate this file. Okay, once file is activated, next thing you'll have to click on start transfer. You'll have to just do 3-4 mouse clicks on the screen. That's it. You have activated the file. Next, click on start transfer. It will start reading the data from your Excel sheet. Say OK on this pop-up. You have to wait until this completes 100%. Do not click on run in background unless you have a huge data. This will work a little slower for the first time that you are using, but when you use this more than 2 times, it will work faster. Because first time it will try to access different database tables in the background. But second time, third time when you use it, it will be more faster. Okay, once 100% is completed, run in background will get disabled. This close will get enabled. Click on close. And here you will get the message status, notification from the validation. You just need to consider if there is any error. Is there any error?
No.
No,
No
sir.
errors.
This is just
No.
an information. We will ignore the information. Okay, whether you get information or whether you get warning, it is fine. It is not fine if you get an error message. If there is any error, it will give you why the error is coming. Fix that error, upload the file once again. Now, when you get any error, there are 2 kinds of errors. Option number 1, error in your file. Option number 2, error in data. If there is a problem in the file, you just need to upload the file again. After making corrections in the file. Clear?
Yes.
Let's say my format is wrong in the file, or debit credit symbol is wrong, posting key is wrong, account number is wrong. I have to change my file, re-upload the file. On the other side, file is correct, but on the system something is wrong. If you make any change in the system, you don't have to re-upload the file because your file is correct. On the SAP system, something is wrong. You rectified data on SAP system. In that case, you don't have to re-upload the file. You just need to refresh. What you need to do? You just need to refresh. Now, since this is only an information, we will proceed to the next step at the bottom. Click on next. Okay, this is the mapping. What you will do here is just select all, click on confirm mapping. It is detecting to upload this information. I need document type mapping, I need company code mapping, GL account mapping, currency mapping. Select all this, click on confirm mapping. When you confirm mapping, it will detect and map according to your Excel sheet. Whatever the values are there, it will update. Confirm mapping values. Because
So
these
like
are all the
document
fields.
mapping in LSMW.
Correct. Now all tasks are processed. You need to ensure there is nothing left over here. After this, go to next. This comes only for the first time. When you use the same upload template for the same this thing again, it will not give you this message. Next. %, close. Now, what is this? There is an error message. You see, there is an error.
Yes.
What is this error message? There are two types of errors. Error number 1, cost center is missing. Error number 2, posting period is not open. Now these two are two different errors. Error number 1, posting period not open. I don't have to change my posting period related information on my file because my file is correct. Where should we open this period? On your Excel file that you uploaded or on the SAP system?
OB52.
SAP system.
SAP system.
You have to open the period on SAP. Do we need to do any change on the Excel sheet for this period related error?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Nothing.
No.
So
No.
if your error is only posting period related, you need to open the period on SAP. You have to click on repeat simulation so that this error will disappear. But do we have only posting period related error? No, right? You have cost center related error also. Now, I'll keep this screen open as it is. I'll come here. Open this file. Sometimes when you double click, it may not get opened. If it is not opening, what you do, keep one Excel file open, drag and drop this XML into Excel so that it gets opened. Clear? Sometimes this XML file may not get opened when you double click on it. In that scenario, keep one Excel sheet open, drag and drop this from like this. Okay? Then it gets opened. Now, period related, nothing to be done on the Excel sheet. What we will have to do, the cost center. For row number this and profit center also we did not assign. Profit center, cost center. Let me check. SE16N. I'll take CSKS, controlling area DE00, execute. This is my cost center master. And this is the profit center for this cost center. So let's put all this information in the second cost center now. I'll copy profit center. So profit center, it's fine even if you put it in all the rows, but cost center strictly for the cost element related lines. This is the cost center DE0002. This is a cost element. This is a cost element, correct?
Yes.
We have only two cost elements. Now let me save this. Now corrections are made both on the Excel sheet, on the SAP system. If there is any correction on Excel sheet, no other option, you have to re-upload the file. Clear? I'll close it, come back. So what I will do, I have to go back because there is an error. I can do nothing. Previous, or you can cancel and then delete. Again previous. Now I'm able to come up to this screen only. From here again I can do repeat validation, but there is some change in my file also. Even if I repeat, whatever the file is uploaded before, only that file will be loaded again. But there is an issue in my file. So I have to re-upload my file, no other option. For that, cancel this. Now select this. Is this having a correct file or wrong file in it?
Wrong.
Wrong file.
Wrong file.
Wrong
Data
file.
is incorrect. Cost centers are not filled. You have to select this. Click on delete. Delete. OK. Upload file once again. Browse. Desktop. This is the file. Migration. Upload. Okay. After this, select this file. Activate. And then start transfer. Okay. Close. It is an information now. Next. Mapping. Select all. Since the company code GL account are already mapped, are we getting them now again?
No, sir.
No, right? Once you map, they will not come again. First time alone they will come. Click on confirm field mapping. Next. Now we are expecting only posting period related error, which is not from your Excel sheet problem. Close. Now look at this error message. Everywhere it is only period related, period not open, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
this
sir.
period opening has any connection with your Excel sheet? No, right? For this
No, sir.
period error, you have to open the period on SAP system. Your file is still correct now. Go to SAP.
OB52.
OB52. Maintain all. DE00. Here 2 will become 1. 11 will become 10.
10. Yes.
Correct? You have to, we are going back 1 month, so you'll have to take this 1 month back.
Yes.
Now January is opened. We rectified this problem on SAP now. Yes, no?
Yes.
Now what we
Yes.
need to do, we don't need to delete this again. Just click on repeat simulation. Click on repeat simulation. So it will try to push the data once again.
In
Close.
non-leading ledger, we maintained from period 10 to period 1. Is it right?
Yeah.
No,
It is
I'm
there.
only making period this as open. So I'm not considering the 2 period. Just to fix that error, I kept January month opened.
But anyway, the system is going to consider that 2 period, right?
It will consider, but we should not open 2 period till that extent. So since we will deviate if we talk about 2 period, I did not discuss that.
Okay.
Okay, now is there any error?
Warning message.
This is warning. Warning we will be ignoring. So you are only going to be get consent if you get any error message. This is just a warning message. Ignore the warning or information, proceed to next. Close. Any error?
Yes, sir.
No error, right? Only warning. Ignore the warning
Only
message. Click on finish. Now this is finished. Let's see the status, what it will show. The migration status is finished. Let's go to SAP now. I'll display the documents that we posted today. FB03 display document. Click on document list. Give your company code DE00. Select own documents only. Go to entry date. We have entered the document today on the system. You can give any posting date, but make sure you fill entry date as today's date. So whatever the entries are posted with your ID on today's date will get displayed. Execute. It is showing 7 items displayed. Document type is UJ for everything. Double click on any one document. If you see the first document, it has taken capital on the credit side and it has taken takeover on the debit side. Correct?
Yes.
Now
Yes, sir.
I'll go back. Your document date is
Sir,
20th
for this
January
one,
2023.
Yes.
Your document date is 20/01/2023, which is there in your Excel sheet, your upload file. Okay, this is the document date system is taking, and posting date is what? 31/01/2023. This 31/01/2023 is updated in your migration key date as part of config. Okay,
Sir, migration key date in the sense cutover date.
cutover date.
Okay.
Okay, in short, that is the date of your trial balance. If your trial balance belongs to January, January end date will be migration date. It's always your go live previous month closing date. Okay, now let us pull the trial balance for this month, January 2023. S underscore
sir, can you please show me general ledger view in that document?
general ledger view. Okay. Leading ledger period 1, and if you go to other ledger period 10.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. This is S underscore PL0 underscore 86000030. Currency type 10. Company code. Leading ledger 0L from period 1 to 1. Object list more than one lead column. Click on execute. And this is what you got, the trial balance for Jan 2023.
Yes.
Is this what you had? Capital 8 lakhs, you had capital 8 lakhs here. Correct? Takeover account has become 0.
Yes, sir.
Right? Whatever we did manual entry yesterday, the same thing we posted using LTMC today. There will be no difference in the posting. The only point is you have to understand how to fill your LTMC template.
Yes.
And if you fill your template incorrectly and if you upload the file, if your file has 500 transactions, all the 500 transactions will get posted incorrectly. No other option, we have to reverse all the 500 entries. And your user ID will be remaining constant in the company's history because you cannot delete the entry. And these entries are posted by your user ID in production system, not with the user ID. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
So you'll have to be very, very careful when you're uploading this data in production. We have to give our maximum effort not to reverse any transaction unless it is requested by the client. It should be that they have requested you to correct something on the transaction. Only in that scenario you are going to reverse a transaction and then upload a fresh transaction with correct parameters. And that is also done with the email confirmation. That email you will be uploading in the document. Tomorrow one should not think that why this document got reversed. Whatever the email you will receive, if you have DMS module implemented, you will get DMS attachment icon here. If not, go to this icon here, services for object, create attachment. Click on this create attachment, upload the email that you received from your client to make the correction and then save it. After posting the rectification entry. Okay, because today I will tell you to do something on the production system, you will do it as per my instruction, but tomorrow if there is any query on this, why did you pass this entry, why this correction entry was passed, you may forget, I may forget. Correct? So that is why anything you are doing on the production system, make sure you will get an email confirmation and you will attach it as a proof.
Sir, yeah. Sir, you are telling that just now we have deleted. That should not be done in real-time system, right?
No, not that file. Let's say this entry is posted.
Yes.
Okay, now your client is telling this is not 8 lakhs, this is 8 lakhs 10,000.
Okay.
Or this is 7 lakh 90,000. Amount is wrong or any other parameter is wrong. Account number is wrong, something is wrong.
Okay, this should not be deleted.
There is no option for deletion of a transaction once posted. You need to reverse it.
Yes.
You are reversing it. Correct. You are reversing because it is your mistake.
No.
No, right?
Yeah.
The data is given incorrectly. So now you got rectified data. For that, you request an email from your client stating this document has been posted for 8 lakh instead of 8 lakh 10. Please update this document value as 8 lakh 10. Considering that email, you will be reversing this transaction. Okay, and then you will re-upload the revised transaction with correct figures.
Okay.
While doing so, in these documents, whatever are affected, attach that email.
Sir, we are
So that,
reversing with T-code FB08.
yes, if you have one, you will reverse with FB08.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if you have several, you will click on mass reversal on this screen. Here you need to give document number range which you want to reverse. But on this screen, fiscal year is not mandatory. But if you do not fill fiscal year, this document will get reversed from all the years. You have to be very careful with this screen. Okay.
Sir, here no technical help is there, no? Only
No, it's pure functional. On your data
in ECC
migration,
we
you
have
don't need technical help.
okay.
It's a pure
Sir,
functional activity.
it need to, sir,
Yeah, please go ahead.
it need to clear with F dash 44. Oh, no, no.
No, not required. That clearing and all
Okay,
is taken care by the client. We are only responsible. One sec.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in production system also we will only post this one, upload.
This is posted in production only. Whatever we did now is the production
First we
activity.
have to check right in development server.
Correct. First you will check in development or quality server. Once everything is fine, then you will have to upload the same file in the production system
Okay, there is
with
no
your
quality
user
after.
ID. Not firefighter ID. This is not
Okay,
firefighter activity. Firefighter ID you will be using after go live.
okay, sir.
In short, in the support phase, you will be using firefighter ID. But during the implementation, as an implementation team member, you can record the transactions on production because that is all your legacy data. Legacy data is uploaded in the system by the consultant.
Okay, we'll take user ID, a password, and we can upload it.
Yes, you will have a user ID and password even when you are on a support project.
Sir, in the
Yes.
legacy system updating time, server access will be given to us, or we have to request
Which server?
this production server access.
No,
Usually we
you will
don't have.
have all the all the project team members will have user ID in the production server until the
While
hypercare
legacy.
period is over.
Okay, got it.
Okay, until the hypercare period is over, complete project team consultant team members will have the ID password. Once your hypercare period is over, you may not be working for that project. At that time, your ID will get locked.
Okay.
And
So
anybody
after
who
updating,
joins, go ahead.
after updating this data, this takeover should be blocked, right?
The takeover GL accounts will be blocked. Correct.
The master
I have one
data we
question
need
here.
to upload development server, sir.
Master data, anything that you are creating using an uploaded template, we will not directly upload in the production system. You can upload either in development or in quality system just to ensure the data on your file is correct. Let's say this is a file. First, I will upload this in development or quality server. And then I will download the data. I will verify if everything is created as per our requirement or not. If everything is fine, I am not going to change the file. Let's say I uploaded this in development server. Everything is posted properly. What I will do, I will log into quality. Same file I will upload there. I'll not make any changes in the file. Just go to LTMC, upload the file, execute. Similarly, do it on production system.
Hi Ajay, can't we transfer this data from quality to production directly?
No, transaction data cannot be transferred. Okay, master data and the transaction data is client independent. We have to
don't have
record in
PR.
each client's. No. Certain masters you can transfer like your tax codes.
Okay.
Yep.
Sir, here you have said that capital account is wrongly entered as 8 lakhs. It is 8 lakh 10,000. So you have to change the debit side also, no? So that then only debit and credit should be equal.
Here there is no debit credit, only one amount. For the entire transaction, you kept only one record, one line.
Yes, sir.
Now the same amount is applicable for this account and your offsetting account, this account.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
And debit credit
in
is, go ahead.
in LTMC, if any field is required, then can we do enhancements?
No, there is a transaction called LTMOM. Using that we will do it. But normally we don't require it. All the standard screen fields, whatever is mandatory, are enabled as mandatory here.
Okay.
Okay.
In this spreadsheet, the
The number ranges
line
we
item
will
number
create.
is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, number
I
ranges
think 1
and
minute.
that
Let
and all we will
me
create
stop this.
directly in.
Just a minute. I'll stop this. Otherwise, your recording will go for long duration.